So
that's right. They buy it through us.
Yeah.
And then we send the client to you.
So the client pays 500 and you get 400.
Yeah, well,
okay, so
that's basically where we're going.
So
what is the commission structure?
I'll start that again.
Yeah.
So say normally it costs $3,000, but we're running a deal at $500. We take a cut for that from that $500 that the customer will have paid. Right? Our commission rate is 50%, so we'll take half of that deal price. That's how we make our money, and you'll receive the rest. If that makes sense.
Benefit.
I'm much cheaper than $3,000.
Yeah.
I think you're not bringing out, as I read it, the good point about you and everybody else. It's a win-win or a lose-lose. If nothing happens, nobody pays anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Whereas if you put in a $400,000 advertisement and nothing happens in it, you've just paid out for it.
Exactly.
And under your system, it's a win-win. Everybody wins.
Yeah, that's right.
So nobody wins.
That's right. So basically, we only win if you win.
Correct.
So it's our best interest for you to win.
Yeah.
Correct.
Exactly.
So if we don't get any clients, we don't pay anything.
That's right. That's right.
Free advertising.
Yeah.
As far as I can see it.
Yeah.
Well, I could be wrong here, but it's free marketing.
Well, not free. Almost free.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Look, you're talking about the $100
But
bucks.
it's a win. It's guaranteed win advertising.
Yeah, but what you do though is you're talking about the $500 bucks. If I own $500, I'll make it $600. You get $100, I get my $500. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
No,
That's my logic. And
Even though Belinda initially will be working at a much lower rate than normal, she provides a great experience. She's got a brand new customer.
She's going to win this customer over. To give you an example, I was telling Bruce this earlier. Dean and I had a deal that went in December. It was a boot box. It was basically a group training outdoor fitness deal.
Kickboxing.
And it was literally, it ended up costing about $3 per session. I think it was $29 for 20 sessions of outdoor fitness.
Worth about
which is $250 of outdoor fitness. Which for the guy that's running the course is obviously is costing him about $10 or so per session. But the point is, we both did it. Our 10 weeks are finished. We love the course, and now we're paying $250 a head to be able to do the same thing again. So it's worked, and now we can see the benefit.
Living, breathing example.
Exactly. Yes.
Do you have any other method of do you keep track of your customer retention rate? For instance, you need to get your customer. Do you actually track?
We've actually just got an analyst on board with us who's doing a lot of great work with how many people we have online, the return of investment that our customers are receiving. But a great way for us to be able to gauge that success is people who are calling to book in a second and third deal. And a very large portion of people that we promote are calling to run the second and third deals.
We deal with a lot of, the beauty industry is one of the industries we deal with a lot, say for example twice a week in our calendar. We deal with a lot of people, and one of the clients I deal with is in the city, is called Self-Centered Day Spa. And she has used probably all of the group buying websites up until she used us. And then she used us, and now she won't use anyone else because she's compared her results with other group buying websites compared to us. And that's the thing, we do pride ourselves in the kind of clients that we send to our businesses. And she's been able to retain 50% of the members that we send to their business into long-lasting clientele, which is a massive stat. If we're sending her 400, 200 people are staying to ongoing, to full paying customers, which is huge. Yeah.
But that's about it, I think. Is anyone else got any questions about how it works?
What do you do in terms of the quality of the deal that's offered? So I understand that people offering the deal are your clients, but the people buying them are too.
Yeah.
I've had a bad experience with
Yeah.
something I bought around you.
Yeah.
And if you asked me, I would happily tell you, but no one's actually, there's no little surveys or little feedback.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of building that in?
Yes, definitely.
We do have a customer care sort of area in Sydney that do look after that, but it's not, they're not proactive in the sense like, you know what I mean?
I think that's something that we're probably going to be doing in the future.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But a way to ensure our members are happy with what service they're receiving from our clients, we've recently sort of changed our payment structure. We pay 70% of every single voucher that's sold less our commission within 14 days of the deal closing. We will now hold on to 30% of that amount until the validity of the vouchers has been completed. So because we're holding on to that last payment, our clients are going to be more inclined to
look after
their clients and make sure they serve every single customer.
It is. It does help because if you pay them all up front at first, if you're not dealing with the most loyal client, which maybe you've dealt with, then they might not be interested in doing a deal again. They might not treat their customers.
Another thing as well is some of our clients like Spoon-On, Spreet and so on. Not Spreet, sorry. Spoon-On is one of them. They pay upfront 100% of every voucher sold less their commission within 48 hours. I don't see that lasting for a very long period of time, so we know that based on our business model and the way that we pay our clients, we're going to be one of the ones that lasts really will be here in the future.
Not for me, but I bought a voucher from a hair salon that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
and apparently I was the only one that can claim.
Really?
And it's just to keep in contact with the end user.
And that's the thing as well, like Frankie and I, we pretty much go and visit face to face at that time.
Exactly.
We see their establishments, we know that they're...
A lot of our competitors are just over the phone from Sydney, so they won't actually see the business they're dealing with. Whereas that's...
So I noticed on your Facebook page, I couldn't actually post anything on your wall.
Oh, you couldn't?
Yeah, but like, it's probably going off track. But yeah, I couldn't really engage.
You can comment though.
You can definitely comment.
I can comment, but
comment.
I can't. I have to link
are
into
you
something
sure?
that's already.
No,
I'm very
I
sure.
can post anything. I think I want to keep
can't.
close to the
I can't
deals
post
and
anything.
them to be, administrator.
Yeah.
But you can definitely make comments on anything they put up.
So you can actually post, but maybe...
I think that's just to control.
Which I understand, but I guess it's that open engagement. It's another way.
Well, that's right. Yeah, true.
Well, at least you can comment.
At least you can.
So I think that's about it, guys.
Is there any other questions? Or
So yeah, I've got more questions.
There
Sorry.
you
Well, there's, Melinda and I are both copywriters, and the categories that you guys mentioned were beauty and restaurants and massage and stuff, but we've got insurance and a whole group of diverse businesses. Is there still room
For new categories?
Still room for us? Like if I wanted to say, okay, I wanted to do a copywriting deal for a load of press releases. Is that
Probably
going
not
to
targeting the right audience. We've recently gone into fresh produce to home delivery, which has gone through the roof. Extremely successful. It was a promotion for Aussie Farmers Direct, and the limit sold out in 3 hours, so it was extremely successful. But I think copywriting and things like that, targeting more corporate. Targeting more corporate.
Oh, okay, so you're probably more business to consumer. Because I saw an article, Groupon had a massive kind of computer IT service, and it was like $25,000. But it was massively reduced. It was like $1 million service.
Groupon are starting to target the high-end market as well.
Yeah.
For example, they recently did a deal in LA where they sold a penthouse suite in a hotel, which is normally worth $15,000. They sold it for a couple of $1,000.
Yeah.
And they're doing a lot of high-end. Sorry, as in for the weekends. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Not sold it. But in regards to doing business to business, I don't think we're going down that track at the moment anyway.
Okay.
Maybe once we've built up enough database to have enough interest in that.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to expand. There might be some room for that in the future, but at this stage, this will be successful.
So we're growing at about 5 to 10% per week. So
And that's why one of the reasons why we're sort of interested to see, what businesses you guys ran, if you might benefit from this kind of marketing. But if you know anybody that does,
we've got our business cards here.
Pass them on.
Yes.
Do you do things like life coaching and that? Could that be sort of a nothing? Because you're going to that.
I've spoken to a few leads that have come through for life coaching and things like that. That's something that we would potentially look at as running as a smaller type of promotion, like a bonus deal rather than a featured deal. But it would need to be the right deal.
You have more than one deal, don't you?
Yes.
Like, do you have more than
Absolutely.
That's the name of the small ones.
There's the feature deal, and then we have bonus deals on the side. Obviously, the feature deal is normally the most, not the best deal, but the most appealing to the wider market. And the bonus deals being, they can be quite niche as well.
I think at the moment we've got about 4 side bonus deals at the moment in Melbourne, plus the feature deal.
Yeah.
So, but the second day, a business will be featured for one day, it'll become a side bonus deal the second day. So we'll always have the previous featured deal as a side for 24 hours or whatever. Yeah.
Because I was just going to ask if everyone gets the same feature deal, or whether you have different demographics.
Yeah. Different days, different categories. Sometimes we can't fit in. For example, we won't be able to fit in another hair type promotion until mid-April because we have got one yesterday and today, we've got one Monday and emails.
We just have the one database.
Okay.
Yeah, we send out the same email, or a new email every day. So what you're saying is basically, do we have niche email addresses for people that are interested in certain things? We have looked at doing that, but the thing is, some people might not realise they're interested in doing something until they see, well, I can do this for $10 or $20, and so we don't want to disclude them from that.
They subscribe to data.
Yeah, so what we've done is we've left it open until we have a database of over 1 million, I guess, and we're not going to get down that track. Yeah. Cool.
Did anyone have any other questions? Or?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess it's a win-win for everybody.
Well, thanks guys. Thanks, Steve.
Cheers
for coming.
Cheers for listening, guys.
We'll be here until kind of 9, just to kind of socialise and chat. So if anyone gets some drinks, there's food they'll bring up from downstairs. There's a couple of menus, and thanks for coming tonight. And as I said, if you're interested in coming to the regular networking things out of the railway, let me know, and we'll pass some details. So thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah.